within the dark, silent forests of the Czech Republic lies a castle that was never meant to be lived in, never meant to be defended, and never meant to be visited. It wasn't built for royalty, nor to protect the people from war. It was built for one terrifying reason: to seal a gateway to hell. This is the horrifying true story of Houska Castle, a place that has haunted Europe for centuries. Part 1. The mysterious castle in the woods. Houska Castle is hidden deep in the forest north of Prague. When you first look at it, it seems like a typical Gothic fortress, but a closer inspection reveals something strange, something completely wrong. There are no fortifications, no water source, no kitchen, and most windows are not facing out to watch for invaders. They're facing inward, toward the center of the castle, as if watching something inside. Historians have puzzled over this for decades, but local legends all agree on one chilling explanation. The castle was built to seal something underground. Part 2. The bottomless pit. According to 13th century folklore, long before the castle stood, there was a giant hole in the ground where strange things emerged at night. Creatures not of this world. The villagers called it a gateway to hell. Animals would avoid the area. Birds wouldn't fly over it. Those who dared venture too close heard whispers in unknown tongues. People who camped nearby vanished or were found torn apart. To test the pit's depth, local rulers tied up prisoners sentenced to death and offered them freedom if they agreed to be lowered into the hole. One man accepted. He was lowered down by rope, and after just a few minutes, he began to scream. When they pulled him up, his face was pale with terror. His hair had turned completely white, his eyes wide in madness. He babbled about creatures with bat-like wings and clawed hands reaching out of the darkness. Within hours, he was dead. No one else ever volunteered again. Part 3. The castle built to imprison evil. In response, the local rulers ordered the construction of a chapel directly over the pit and eventually built an entire castle around it. Rather than defending from outsiders, the castle was designed to trap the evil within. The floors were covered in Christian symbols, walls were lined with crucifixes and paintings of angels fighting demons. But even after the castle was sealed, the dark presence never truly left. Part 4. Creatures in the night. Over the centuries, villagers living near Houska began reporting terrifying encounters. They saw winged beasts flying above the forest, heard inhuman screams echoing from the castle walls. In the dead of night, some saw a tall, black silhouette, faceless, cloaked in shadow, staring from the upper windows. Even though the rooms were locked and empty, others claimed to see half-human, half-animal creatures wandering near the grounds, vanishing when approached. A 16th century soldier wrote in his diary, "The forest watches. I feel it breathe. Last night, I saw something with no face whispering my name." Part 5. The Nazi occult experiments. During World War II, the Nazis, obsessed with the occult, seized Houska Castle. They believed the site had real supernatural power. Eyewitnesses claim they performed dark rituals, attempting to harness the energy from the supposed Hell Gate. Villagers remember smoke rising from the castle each night, chanting in unknown languages, and glowing green lights coming from the windows. After the war, The Nazis vanished. No bodies were found. Only strange symbols burned into the floors and bones that didn't seem entirely human. To this day, those rooms remain sealed off. Part 6. Modern-day hauntings. Paranormal investigators have flocked to Houska over the last few decades, and many never return the same. Electronic devices fail. Batteries die instantly. One team captured audio of whispers in Latin, saying, "Ab inferno exivimus," we came from hell. Others have seen black mists rising from cracks in the floor. One visitor described being dragged backward by an unseen force while standing over the chapel floor, directly above the sealed pit. Part 7. The unfinished truth. Despite centuries of horror, one question remains unanswered. What lies beneath Houska Castle? No one knows how deep the pit truly goes. No scientific team has been able to fully excavate it, and even now, the castle's caretakers refuse to remove the stone floor that seals the hole, claiming it would unleash something that should never be free. They say legends are just stories, but some stories refuse to die. Some castles are built for kings, others are built for demons, and deep in the Czech forest, behind ancient stone walls, something still waits beneath Houska Castle, watching, waiting, ready to return.